I got to 50 years old and my children had left home, and I thought that I'd done everything I could do in my job. And so I thought that's the right time to put something back into the community.
I mean, anybody who knows me would tell you that I decided to be a foster carer a very long time ago. We only have the one son, Benjamin, and he's 30 now. And I knew I wanted to make a difference, to help change and develop young lives, because every child deserves love and respect and a safe environment to grow in. I was fortunate enough to take redundancy from my job at the time to ensure that I had the time for the children. I already had spare bedrooms and a lot of love and patience to give a child or young person.
Our kids had both left home and we felt our house was empty. We had a lot of time on our hands, and we'd seen a leaflet in Tesco's about fostering for Blackpool Council, which initially made us think about it. And then after a conversation with our kids, giving us their support, it prompted us to make inquiries, and now we've been fostering
13 years now.
We wanted to have more children, but when I had my son, we both nearly died when I was about to give birth. So we didn't really want to risk that happening again. So we thought, well, why not look at help the children that need it, that are already in the world, that could do with looking after and the love and support and things that we can offer.
I think when you go into fostering, we had the idea that they'd sort of fit into our routine and our lifestyle, and that isn't the case. Looked after children need a lot of support. There's a lot involved with children that you bring into your home. So you're very much sort of working around the children and fitting in with their needs rather than our own.
Well, really, I mean, our son Ben, he's married and we've now got a lovely little grandson. Ben and his wife Katie, they've been really wonderfully supportive, and they're an integral part of our support network. Really, I'd say all of my friends have accepted the children as if they were my own. My mum is classed as Nana now. My son's big brother or uncle, depending on the age of the child. And myself, I just get Kimmy from all of the children.
Depending on the age group of the children, obviously with babies you get to see all the milestones, if they do come along when they're very little and they've not had all the needs met. You can see them how excited and smiling they are. You can see them doing things that they weren't able to do when they came. Older children obviously can be quite challenging because they have different routines at home as they would do in our home. But again, it's nice to see the smiles and the thank yous and just really looking like they should be looking at the age that they are.
I'd say the most rewarding aspect of foster caring, it has to be seeing a child improve, whether it's that they're learning to trust you and smile again. And we can all do that by providing a stable environment. They will then have the chance to work through any difficulties and overcome obstacles in the way. It's really incredibly rewarding and fulfilling.
Opening your heart and your home to all the children that join us, and seeing the positive attachments that they make through us nurturing and our guidance, watching them thrive and live their lives in a safe and happy environment, and knowing that they are always loved and respected. And they reward us by being part of our lives as well, and they've taught us so much. We make a difference and they make a difference to us too.
I think just seeing how far they've both come, and even physically, how, you know, when they came to us, their hair was really, I mean, the eldest one was just turned 4.
Yeah.
The little one wasn't even 2. And the 4-year-old's hair was literally really short with little tiny bits that were long, like little long bits around the back. But again, I think it was the malnourishment.
Yeah.
And then seeing her now where it now actually needs cutting because it's down past the bottom, and you know, that, and that they were described to us when they came as feral, and just seeing that the manners and everywhere she goes, regardless of her behaviour, they always say she's got beautiful manners. You know, so it's just seeing how far they've come, isn't it, and having them being part of your family.
We were looking over a photograph not long ago when they first arrived. We had a photo of them, and the eldest one, we were just looking at her face, and she had like a fierce look on her face, even in the photograph.
Yeah, really,
you could
she looked
see
really troubled, really angry.
And we were just comparing it to a photo we have now, and I've said it before to others, her whole countenance has changed, and you can see it. There's not that fierce look there anymore. Yes, she still has issues, but
and she hates that photo, doesn't she?
And it's little things like that, and also just seeing them happy. You know, I know it's simple to say, and
comfortable. You know, we've this morning we've been given our orders of what we've got to buy from the shops today.
Yeah.
You know, it's just seeing them be so comfortable that they can.
Well, I have 2 boys aged 10 and 8. My boys were 7 and 5 when I started fostering, and they still amaze me every single day with their kindness, generosity, and a compassionate nature towards others. You know, they absolutely love spending time with children, arranging more parties and taking them holidays, you know, showing them how to have fun. I'm very proud of them.
Well, we've 2 adult children and we've plenty of grandchildren. We've brought the grandkids up to understand all about children in foster care, and they've formed really nice friendships. The fostering experience can be emotional for our children and grandchildren. They have to learn, I would say, mainly to understand what it's like when you have to say goodbye to the children that have been with us. That's never easy, but they're all very supportive.
But the positives far outweigh the negatives, far outweighs, because just to see these children develop, we've had nothing. I mean, even the slightest little things about it at Christmas time, and they're opening a Christmas present, and it could just be a pair of pajamas. And the look on the faces,
and they're literally, wow, thank you.
It brings tears to your eyes.
I love them. They're amazing, thank you. And it's like it's a pair of pajamas.
I'd never be afraid to ask for support or say no. Know your limits. Have a good sense of humour and support. Have a good support network.
Yeah, and enjoy
yourself.
Enjoy it.
Yeah.
I'll be honest. I was quite nervous at the beginning. I was a bit apprehensive because you don't know what you're getting, and how it's going to disrupt your family when you know you're not at this situation or anything. So I'd certainly say stay calm. Try and get into a routine as quickly as you can. It won't be easy, but if you can get into a routine, you're halfway there for me.
Yeah,
you're halfway there.
I'd say do your research, contact Blackpool Fostering Team and make an inquiry. You'll be able to find out if it's right for you at the time in your life.